Like one of the uh, uh, yeah. No, I think that it has to do with the gall of your courage. You know, it's like when I watched Community, there were so many Asian jokes, black jokes. Um, you know, Pierce Hawthorne saying, "Okay, all right, Abaded, if you're gonna blow up a building, let me know." You know, like, and those things are true and they're part of the zeitgeist, but it's about our courage to not let them bother us personally somehow. And I think that, I mean, as long as it's not, you know, blatantly obvious that you are, then it never is. You know, you're never racist unless there's just absolutely no um, proof or evidence otherwise. So yeah, no, I know what you're feeling. Like one of the weirdest times I've ever had, I went to Astro Girl's loft on a Saturday afternoon, and I'm outside and I'm with what's his name? Its name is one of Christian's friends. He loves him. What the fuck was his name? Anyways, he was outside, and I go outside. I'm a little drunk, you know. I'm like, huh. And his little friend, his little like, it was like Mexican or Native American, and I don't feel bad saying that because it's not like I'm trying to define who he is. He looked like either of those two categories. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly. No, yeah, I dig it. Well, it's a difference like when you look at like Mexican TV and you're like, wow, that is a hot Mexican, I guess, chick, and you're like, but she's so white, and you're like, yes, because Spain came over and dropped a bunch of people down, and then there's this mix between the two, exactly, and some did, and some of the natives stayed the natives, so here we are. Um, but he got up in my face, and it was so uncomfortable for me because he got my face and I kind of like, oh what? I thought that I was cool, and then I was being bravado, right? And so for him, his reaction was machismo and defeat bravado and assert yourself to be taken seriously. He was also a foot shorter than me. Um, and it was super uncomfortable because it was about to be like, I'm about to fight this dude. And it's literally just us being drunk outside of Astro Girl's apartment, you know, for the wrong reasons. Yeah, and there's no way out, and I hate that feeling. The feeling is not that, I mean, the feeling is that you're in that situation, but the big feeling was everything I say makes me look like a douche. I'm like, okay, okay, dude. I'm like, oh, that's it. That'll trigger it. Or, hey, man, how about you just calm down a bit? Because I'm uncomfortable. So it was close. It was very close, for sure. But this guy's he's trying to prove himself. What the fuck was that guy's name? He painted remember it was like a rainbow unicorn magnet for people's fridges. He made that. He had his hair shaved on the middle. Oh God, what was his name? Like nobody knows how he even showed up or left. Um, but fuck, I forget his name. Anyways, yeah. So that was uncomfortable. But yeah, I know that feeling. That feeling where you can't get out from what's happening. You're just like, it's not me. Yeah, I touched your ass, but like in a
Game
joking
doesn't
way.
start until you
And then
say
like
yes.
you're suddenly like the creepazoid, and you're just like, okay, in a joke. Okay, oh, you don't agree? Oh, you don't agree? And you're looking for your friends, and everyone is like Poseidoned
You
against you, and
got
it's a
damage
nightmare.
items.
I've been there many fucking times. It fucking sucks. One was fucking Dan Harmon. I try to pitch him my show, you know. I'm like, I
Someone's in a
know,
hurry.
I know. And all I hear from people every time I tell that story is, "But at least you got close with one of your heroes. Like that's pretty cool. Nobody else has that story." I'm like, I know. And he'll never recognize me, and I'm sure it didn't ruin his day. He's doing fine. He wrote Community. Exactly, exactly. But also, it gave him content. It gave him the ability to like extend his podcast. Yeah. Yeah. It was cool, and at least at the end he was like, is that guy still here? I hope he didn't go home and commit suicide. I'm like, I am the guy. I am the guy. I am the one. I am the dude who douched out that hard. So, I mean, it's not the worst. He didn't catch me peeing in his wife's tent. Yeah.
A winner is you!
But still, it gets me. Every now and then I just cringe. I cringe so fucking hard. I recoil in horror. I know. Oh, the worst part is Jed told me not to do it before I even tried. And it's just like, oh god. I came home just whining and crying. Yeah, and Jed was like, don't do that shit. You should probably not. Like, oh my god, he's so close. He's so close. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Very good. Very good. Just a dick around. Yes, that's that Hu Yi aggression. You're like, what if I just like jumped on all of them instead of waiting to escape?
Minions have reached your portal.
Okay, bro. Alright, come back out here. Sorry. Let me give everybody a... on my way.
An enemy has been slain.
There we go. That's neat. It's nice knowing your team is doing shit without you. Oh my god, let me just sink nothing into that fucking Sobek. Jesus, he took that shit like a boss. He felt it, and he took it.